Normally, if it's pretty looking, it's organized and functional. Welcome back. We are here today. What I'm going to do today is that I'm going to automate some modular frames. That is the plan for today. And I have actually been planning a little bit. I did miscalculate a tiny bit, so I multiplied my frames with 10 instead of what I originally planned. Which means that this factory, or yeah, this is going to be a bit bigger than I originally was planning out. But anyways, that means that we will get 20 modular frames per minute, and I think I'm just gonna stick with it because we are going to need those frames later anyways. So if we mass produce them, that will just benefit me later on in the game. So that's the reason why I'm going to go for this one, even though I miscalculated. But that means that I need more iron, because here I got 120 in each. That means that I have only 360, but I need 480 for this build. That means that we need to go and grab at least 120 more iron ore. Yeah. And in this game, everything is like the butterfly effect. So when I need to get 120 more iron, I either need a pure node, or I need to overclock one of them. Yeah, we will just go and see. Let's see here. So I need one more of these portable miners. Can I build one? Yes, I can. Do I have everything I need for the belts and stuff? Some of it, at least. Do I have everything I need for the power? Yes, I do need to have that. Cool. Yeah, I think I already have everything I need for going over there and grab one more. Yeah. The question is, do we have a pure node over there, or do I need to overclock it? If I need to overclock it, I will need more of those snails. But yeah, let's go over there and check first. Of course, if we can find a pure one, then I do got 120 over there. I know I have one over here. Is this pure? It's normal. What about this one? It's normal. All of them are normal. Do you have two more over there? Okay, those was the one. Yeah. So I need to find more snails then. I need at least 2 more snails. We have one there. Cool, we do have one snail, we need one more. One more snail. And the reason why we need snails is because we want to overclock it, because we want all the extractors to be 120. And the reason for that is just for making the job and everything easier for myself in the late game or end game, because I want everyone to be the same speed. Yeah, so it's just my personal preference. So if you don't want to do the same thing for yourself, you can do it differently if you want to. And my plan is also that I don't want to pick up any of the impure nodes either. And the reason is the same. I'm only going to stick with the normal ones or the pure ones. With that, oh, we got a snail up there. But that also is personal preferences. So if you don't want to do the same for you, you are free not to do it. This one is pure though. This one is pure. could track it over there and go from there then. But I still want to go and grab my snail. Or maybe I should save those for later on because I'm gonna need more. I'm going to need more for the next... Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna grab the normal one now. And then I'm gonna go back for the pure ones later on because after I have unlocked the module frames that I'm working on now, we're going to be able to produce steel, and for producing steel I will need a lot more iron again. So I'm gonna save this for later on. I have everything set with a conveyor highways and everything. So yeah. Cool. So now I got most of the stuff we need. I'm just gonna clear my inventory because we need a lot more of these reinforced iron plates. Yeah. We don't need screws though. Screws we never need. We never need the screws. Let's see here. So we need a lot of these plates here. Hopefully I don't need to return before we have everything back home. So a little tiny resource gathering now, and then we are all set. I should maybe make a tiny little stairway up here. Just so it's easier for me to get up there. That is the only reason. Cool. So we want a miner here. This one is normal. Therefore we want to... Oh, it got automatically overclocked because I copied from the other one. That's okay. That's cool. Then we want to drag this one over to this place. And we want this one to be over this one, I think. Here as well. I think I want that to be on the inner one, and the reason why is you will see a little bit later. I will explain it for you a tiny bit later, even though you have probably forgotten about why this was important. But that doesn't matter. It's totally fine and understandable. Let's see here, so we want this one to come around here, just the same way as the other one. Yeah, that is probably gonna be fine. When we do get advanced steel production, we can get the next level of these miners here. And when we do that, we can actually double up our resource production as well. So that is why I am trying at least to be a little bit organized, because this is going to be huge in the end. This is going to be huge, it's going to be more and more. And then you need to have, as we say in Norwegian, your tongue in the right place in your mouth. You need to have a straight tongue in your mouth. No, that was... yeah, not possible to say it in English, I guess. Cool. So now we need to place all this. I'm just gonna fast speed this for you, so you don't need to be unnecessarily tortured by this stuff. Cool, so now place this all the way till the end here. So now I need to go back and I need to grab belts, conveyor belts, and then pull them all the way over here as well. So I'm just gonna drag this one and do the same thing, save you for some time, and then see you on the other end. And then we need to fix this one on this one. Cool, so now we should have enough iron ore. We need to wait for the upper one though. It's a bit to travel for that, but yeah, anyways, we need to check here. Because the thing is that we were supposed to build in here, you know. But I don't think this section will be big enough, so we need to expand it to have it another place. So I think I'm actually gonna utilize this area. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So all this area is going to be the new factory. We're gonna build higher up though. And the decoration I'm gonna do later on. Gonna do the decoration later on because I need the blueprinting and stuff like that for doing the decoration. That as well is a personal choice. Let's see here. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clear some space here. So I'll be right back. By the way, we can take a look. This is how it looks like right now. And then I'm gonna clear it from bushes and everything and be right back. This is how it looks like now. Still a tiny bit more to remove. But anyways, I'm going to try to keep myself inside of this river going here. I'm gonna try not to extend over that one. Probably gonna have the same level as the rest. Probably. A little bit dirty on the corners there. They have a solution for that. This is the building area. This section over here is going to be dedicated for melters. And then it's going to be distributed over to the new sections, who is going to have production area. I'm probably going to do the same style here. I'm going to have the first floor to be like a logistic thingy, and then going to have the machinery on the floor above, just the same as here. And the reason for that is because it's probably going to be easier for making it pretty in the end. That is the reason for that. Yeah. So for the corners, because I'm going to unlock this, I think. Why all? Cool, so this is how it looks like now. Do you have the upper section ready there? Down here we haven't placed anything yet, but we have the area where we are going to build. So yeah, let's start placing some machinery then, I think. Cool, how is this doing? It's gonna take forever to empty that one. But yeah, I was going to build I was going to start from the other side. Let's see here. Good thing is that I actually do have all the ingredients because I have all the iron I need. I need 480 iron for this one, iron ore. And I have everything, I know that. So for me now, it's the only work to do is just to place out the different manufacturers, or what I should call them. So I'm gonna start in the opposite end. I'm going to start with all the assemblers. And I think I want those over here though. I need 10 of them. Maybe I should have them on this wall, facing this direction. 1, 2, 3. Something like this. Now we do got 10 assemblers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of these I want to make modular frames. I just copy paste it inside this. Cool. So if you have 10 of these, that's 20 output. So I'm just gonna place some merges here. By the way, I do want them to go down in the cellar. Back here as well. Cool, so now all the different elevators, belt elevators or whatever we should call them, are mounted on. The thing now is that we need reinforced iron plates, and we're going to start with that section first, and then we do the iron rods in the end. So we can actually make this look a little bit pretty now by placing them just behind here. And here we do want 6 of them. 1, 6. So all these are gonna have reinforced iron plates. It looks like this. Do have all the assemblers who are making the frames over here. Do have all the assemblers that are making the reinforced iron plates. I'm just gonna go down now, and I'm gonna I'm gonna fix them down below, just so we have done that. If you wait too long, it's gonna be too... yeah, it's gonna be a mess. This is only gonna be 20 each minute, so we can have everything on the same belt. So I'm just gonna have these coming out in this direction. These are coming out here. Yeah, we can say 20 per minute. We want the color to be white, and we want the icon to be a part, and the part should be frames. 20 frames per minute. Just so we know, because we need to know it later on. Cool, cool. Here we do want on one side, we do want the On one side we want the reinforced iron plates, and the other side we want iron rods. The reinforced iron plates are coming out of this one, so I'm just gonna build those first. So we do have 20 per second. We do want merger. Then it comes out of this one. The thing now is actually we can split it up even more though. We can split this up in 3, because then it will divide a little bit more evenly. So let's see, we have splitter here as well, this one. Then we have all the reinforced iron plates divided up. In here I want the iron rods. Probably gonna wait with that until the end. We do need some stuff in here as well. Yeah, it's screws and iron plates. Screws and iron plates. I'm probably gonna make the screws first. Probably gonna make the screws first. Let's see here, because they are a little bit special. Just gonna go up here to get a little bit better overview. Okay, so all the way down here we're gonna have a lot of these constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 constructors. 18 constructors down here, and then we need some space as well. Okay, so we need 18 of these. 1, 2, 3. So these are for the iron plates. Probably gonna do those first. Iron plates. Okay, so here 6 of these are going to go into 1, and the 3 last are going to go into, because one of these produce 20, and each belt can only handle 120. Therefore we need to be careful so we don't make a bummer, because that will make more job for us. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably gonna do this. No, let's just do all of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the constructors. Do you want 6 first? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 120. These are then coming up in one of them. 2, 3, 4. That's enough for 4. 120 divided on 4. Okay, so these we are just going to merge all this together. Also going out for this one. And then we want splitter here coming into this one, and just going all the way to the last one here. Then we do have 120 being split into 4. And then we do have 3 more. This as well is being merged into this one. And these are going into the last ones. Like that. So 120 plates divided on 4 is 30 in each. And here we do have 60 divided on 2 is 30 in each. So then we have all the iron plates we need for these assemblers. 20. This takes 30, so that's correct. So this is how we have it now. So these assemblers do produce the frames being fed by these on one side at least. These are the reinforced iron plates. For making reinforced iron plates we need normal plates, and that is being fed by these. We then have 6 of them. 6 times 20 is 120, and that is the max capacity of my belt. Is feeding into 4 of these, which is 120 divided on 4 is 30. And then we have the 3 last ones here, taking the 2 last ones. So it's 60 divided on 2, it's 30. Yeah. So then we need some input here as well. Cool. The input here is going to be iron ore. Iron ingot, I mean. The input here is going to be iron ingot. And each of them needs 30 iron ingots, which means that we do have a bottleneck here as well, which is the belts. Yeah, I'm gonna do it a little bit different as well. Yeah, I'm going to have a splitter going here in between. And same over here. Splitter going here in between. And same behind. The last one is going to be its own master. And then in between here as well, we do want a splitter. The same in between these. And the reason why is because in here we do have 120. Coming in this one. 120, 120, and this one is going to be 30. According to my plans. I don't know if my plans are 100% correct though, but if they are... Oops, this one was wrong. Cool. So as you can see, here there's gonna be 120 being divided into this one, 60 on each, and 60 is being divided into 2, so it's 30, 30, 30, 30, and the same over here, and the last one is going to be 30. So I think before I do anything now, I'm going to make all the different melters. So that is the next part. The melters is going to be in the melting room over in this section. And now I probably want to do it a little bit differently. Let's see, we need 4 here. Smelters, we need 4 smelters. 1, 2. These are going to be iron. So these 30 times 4 is 120. 120 being split into these 4. Like that, and then we need to grab them from here. Because one of these are 120, so that's perfect. Then we just want to feed it in here. Cool. Then when these are starting, we want them to be merged. Want a merger over here. And then I want them to go out in the roof here into a wall hole. And then I want this one to be going over here. Just like that, because this is gonna be pretty in the end. Let's see here, so this one, just wanted to come into that. Something like that. Cool. This is 120 coming out here. This one is being taken down here. And then we want that to connect to this one. That is 120. And then we probably want the next one to be just beside here. Same with the last one. Last one is just gonna be 30. But we do want to see if we can make it a little bit pretty at least. That's nice. Then they're coming over here, into here. Cool, so then I have one side of the reinforced iron plates. The next thing is to do other section, which is going to be the screws. Let's see here. So let's see what we have done so far then. So what we do have now, we do have 240 iron ore coming into here. On one side, 120 being transferred into this, puking out 120 iron ingots in here. Same over here, going into this one and into the wall here, over the bridge and into the chamber. Here as well is going to be 30 iron ingots coming into this one, going to feed the last one over there. They are then being sorted into these, which are producing iron plates. Yeah. So what I do need now, I also need a lot of screws into these ones for making reinforced iron plates, and I'm going to place them here. And these are going to be the three last of these. Going to produce the iron for those. But yeah, let's do it. Cool. So probably gonna have a gap in between here, because it's another product. So let's see here, now we need 9 of those. Cool, and here we want 3 and 3 together, because these are producing screws, you know. And 3 times 40 is 120. And what is 120? Yes, that's correct, it's the limit on my belts. So therefore, it needs to be 3 and 3 together here, because my belt cannot take anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as before. Okay, we have all the screws. Let's go down under them and sit. Cool. So out from each and every one of these is 120 screws, and then those is going to be 100. It's 60 screws for each and every one on the top here. I'm just gonna control check so I don't do any bummers. Should be 60 screws in. Yeah, 60 screws in. So that is 120 divided on 2. That actually means that I can just put up a splitter here. And I can do the same on all of them. And one over here as well. Because they are then being split. 120 to 60. But the question then is, yeah. It's coming out here. Cool. This is not gonna be pretty though, but anyways. Doesn't need to be pretty always. Cool, so let's go into those, and then it's last two. It's just gonna do like this. Something like that. So now we do got the screws. And we need the input here. So for making the screws here, yeah, it's 10 iron rod. 10 iron rod for 40 screws. And the thing is that we need 30 iron rods to come in here, being divided on 3, which is 10. Cool, so in these 3 we do want iron rods. These 3 we want iron rods. Means we need more of these factories here. And those are going to be faced this way. And we need 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6. Cool, so this is going to be iron rods. And with the iron rods in place, it looks like this. We do have iron rods here. So let's go down and yeah. So 15. Okay. This is output. We want to merge those into merger. So 15 plus 15 is 30. Then we want 30 into each of these places. 30 into this one, being divided into t in each. We want 30 into that one. And into the last one. Cool. That's nice. And then into this one we do need iron ingots. And that is going to need, it's going to use 15 on each. So 30, 60, 90. So We do have 90, and then the last 30 is going into this one. So that means that we want one more of these. And this belt is going this direction. And it's gonna be fed into this one. Cool. Nice. So then that will be these 4. This one is for that one. The last 3 we need to merge together. Merge them back here maybe. Merge. I want this one also to be crawling in on the walls. We do need another hole here as well. This is not gonna be pretty though. We don't care right now. Oh yeah, maybe we can care a little bit. Maybe we can care a little bit. Like this. Cool, we can just fix this first. 120 into this. Cool. Then we need this one. That's 120. So now these are being produced here, spitting out 120 iron ingots. And I'm probably gonna move this a little bit. A little bit more. Because if we can avoid it to be super ugly, it's better to just avoid that. Cool, cool. There we have all the things we need here. So now this section should be completed of what we need. We do need one more thing though, and that is the holes over here. And for those ones we need 120 iron rods. 120 iron rods. Probably gonna have those in the roof. Can I build? Yeah, I can do that now. That's cool. Couldn't do that before. Can actually put them in the roof here. That's awesome. Then I'm gonna build this one in the roof. Cool, so this should be, yeah, it's 12 iron rods in each. Times 10. Okay, so we need some splitters here. In this direction. Like that. And in the end here, just want this one to come down. And in here, we do want iron rods. We need 8 constructors. We need 8 constructors. And those are gonna be behind here, so I'm probably gonna build those in, because they're starting to get like cool. So I'm just gonna have them. We need some space in between here though. Do you have some space here as well? Yeah, but I just probably just gonna have them here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are producing iron rods, yeah. Cool, so here we do got iron rods. Nice. We do need some holes here. Cool, so that looks like this. So these are the 8 last iron rods constructors, who is going to make 120 iron rods going down here and over to this. And after I've done that, then this factory is completed, using a lot of these modular frames. Cool, let's hook this up with the rest then. Cool, so in here in the middle we do have all the iron ore coming. So therefore I'm going to face this towards the middle here. And in the middle here we do want splitters. This is the middle. Really nice to have a lot of space though. This one we want to come here. Gonna fix that after. Just gonna fix the one over here first. I want this one to come into this one. Cool. And then we're gonna fix this one. So over here we do want the same style. And in here we do want 120 iron ingots. Let's take a look how this looks now. Normally, if it's pretty looking, it's organized and functional. And this is really pretty looking though, don't you think? It's gonna look awesome when everything is floating in here with all the different resources and everything. We can take a look at that in the end though. But for now, this looks cool. So that is the next task, to make some power lines in here. We're going to use the same principle as before, and we do have a natural step to start here. Just gonna soup this one over. Let's take this one and place it here. Then I want them on the end here. Let's take a look if you have forgotten anything. Here you can see all the iron. All of the lights are glowing, either yellow or green, which is good. The green means they are fully operational. The yellow means that they are waiting for more resources. It's nice and clean. It's not like messy and yeah. Here as well, you don't see a single cable, which is really nice. And it looks clean. I'll decorate it and make it more pretty later on. This is how it looks now. Cool. The last thing we need to do then is to grab this and then bring them out. Yeah, it's starting to produce. Does this look then? That's perfect. Cool. So there we have it. And we are producing many. So then we are done. This factory is completed. We puked out a lot of these modular frames. It should be 20 each minute when this is fully operational. It's not yet though, because it needs to fill up all the spots and stuff like that before it is. My factories are always a little bit uneven to start with because I don't perfectly split them up. But when time goes and everything fills up, then it's gonna work perfectly anyhow. So we do have modular frames. We are going to unlock some new stuff in the next one. We're going to unlock steel. And with steel, we do got possibility of progress into advanced steel and better belts, better miners, and yeah, some serious progression. So if you want to see that, please leave a like, please subscribe, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, have a nice day, and bye bye.